So I just came back from like a 3-hour exam. And I remember this article, and I have to share it with everyone. Which I think people already saw this. I got this off of the Pophead subreddit, and then which I saw it, forgot about it. And then suddenly, today I came back, and in my internal turmoil of realizing I severely fucked up, probably, I remember this article. And I could. It's, well, this article is truly something. So this is about Ava Max, which, I mean, to be honest, I think most people maybe know who she is. She sang "Sweet But Psycho." She has a couple of hits, I think. She's fine. I don't have any strong feelings towards her. Sort of like a normal pop star, which I don't. You know, some people like to be like, oh, you make bland pop music, you're the devil. But yeah, it's fine. Go ahead, make bland pop music. It's fine, you know. But this is truly a headline. Oh, yeah. This is another thing about the article is that when you highlight it, it disappears, which is truly a choice anyway. It says Ava Max would rather be daring than boring, which is definitely a headline, you know? And at first, I will be honest with you, I saw this headline, I was like, oh, they're setting her up. They do this all the time. Tabloids like to exaggerate things. But I read the rest of this interview. And it's not the article setting her up. It really isn't. I saw someone on Reddit say this, but, like, it really isn't. And it says that the pop star and her love of interpolations, dealing with internet trolls and the pitfalls of dating as a celebrity. Thank you, Bradley Stern. Very important reporting. Okay. I think I'm just gonna read this out like it's story time, so I guess ASMR time, I guess. Ava Max is sitting on the edge of a tub in the bathroom of her Tribeca hotel room on a late Friday afternoon. In a few hours, she'll perform at queer nightlife fixture Ty Sunderland's Devil's Playground Party at Webster Hall. Okay, I don't know why they gave the full address. And she is demonstrating her pre-show ritual. She glides her hand across her shoulders, then down the middle of her body. Is she religious? No, I'm not, she says, sounding almost surprised by the question. But isn't that the sign of the cross? She looks down at her hands. Maybe it is considered a cross to some people. I cut any negative demonic ties that are on me, or any dark energy. I'm sorry. Or any dark energy that's on me. I imagine they're like scissors, not a girl. Why? No, why did she talk about scissors all the time? Okay. I imagine they're like scissors, not a cross. I have very little commentary to offer for this section, I'll be honest with you, but she is giving she does feel like an astrology girly. So take that however you will. Max is in town for New York Fashion Week, where she'll attend the area show and the Tommy Hilfiger dinner, and right now she is in the middle of her pop star glam transformation. She's sporting a licorice-colored Brielle catsuit and a hip-length blonde wig parted straight down the middle. Makeup bags, bobby pins, and beauty products are strewn across the sink. I'll be honest with you, this article is written like, it gives me the same vibes as those 2000s rom-coms, like the Confessions of a Shopaholic kind of writing style. I don't know if anyone's ever read those. Probably a lot of people, to be honest, but you know. She grabs at the rings on her fingers and rattles off the names of the stones she wears: kyanite, hematite, black tourmaline. Yeah, she's definitely an astrology girly. She definitely is an astrology girly. To maintain good vibes at all times. I have to protect myself, like if I don't have my crystals on, she says. No. Oh my god. Okay. My mom thinks it's in my head. I really don't think it's in my head. It's good to protect yourself from negative energy. I'm all about positivity. So I know she's about positivity, so listen, I don't want to. I'm not trying to, like, shit on her or anything. This is. It's trying too hard. It really just is trying to. I don't know. Okay, I don't know how to take this article. She's either trying too hard to cement her image as a crazy pop star, right? Which, like, she it is sort of her brand, at least the brand she or her label is trying to push, with her hair and the whole Sweet But Psycho era, like the oh, you're not alone, weird like that too. But I'm not trying to do the comparisons, but it really does feel like things that a lot of people have already done, like the sort of crazy things she's saying. A lot of people have done that already. A lot of stars. I don't want to name any names, but like a lot of people have done this already. A lot of people have used this style already, and for her it feels sort of inauthentic because she doesn't have the music to back it up, because she doesn't make insane experimental music that backs up what she's saying. So it really feels like, okay, maybe she really is an astrology girl, believes in crystals and dark energies, but it just doesn't come off like she's speaking in her mind. But I mean, honestly, if she is being authentic, then actually I would kind of appreciate it. I would kind of appreciate someone being so just in their head, and they're like, yeah, there's dark energy all over me when I perform, man. Like that, there is a level of allure to that. As people say, it is kind of camp to do that. But I just don't feel like this is authentic. If it's authentic, then I would actually kind of appreciate how delusional this is. But if it's not authentic, then it really just feels sad, man. I'm gonna keep reading this article. It's been 2 weeks since the release of the pop star's second album, Diamonds and Dance Floors, a collection of happy, sad, ABBA-esque hooks. Okay, let's not bring ABBA into this. And slick synth-pop beats that sound like the early aughts Europop explosion never left. I don't think I agree with this. Of all the mainstream pop stars actively promoting in America at the moment, there are few, if any, as committed to the lost art of the unpretentious dance pop banger as Ava Max. On her 2020 debut album, Heaven and Hell, Max kept the lockdown dance parties going with hits like Kings and Queens and her breakout single, Sweet But Psycho. Now, with Diamonds and Dance Floor, she's proving she's more than just a regular on your gym playlist. She's a pop destination in her own right. Why? Really, this really feels like something written from the 2000s. So, no, but I will say, I actually did listen to Heaven and Hell. I listened to most songs on the album. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not a very pretentious music person, but I'm not the biggest. I'm not always aware of mainstream hits. I think she's all right. I think I would have really liked her when I was 14. I think I would have really vibed with her. But now that I'm like 20, I don't think I'd enjoy her. I don't enjoy her music as much. But she definitely has her own style. I just don't know if it's working for her. Anyway. You don't know what's going to happen. Okay, sorry. You don't know what's going to happen with me, she says before heading to the Sutherland event. This is the line that I saw people really clowning on. I see a lot of people who are very routine. They do the same thing on stage. You're never going to see me routine. What you're going to see is something you probably haven't seen before. Anything no one has done is what I'm going to do, even if it's crazy. Listen, until she wears a meat dress, and until she releases an album party with an alien throwing up into her mouth while she plays the piano, I don't think she's doing anything that someone hasn't done before. This is sort of the line that really encapsulates why people clowned on her, because there is a huge disconnect with the image she is trying to push and the actual sound of her music. And to be honest, I think this is a problem with a lot of musical marketing nowadays. But I mean, honestly, I think it's just because I'm more aware of it. Like if I was alive in the '90s, I would have been more aware of the faults of musical marketing back then. Anyway, I'm gonna keep reading this article. This part gets pretty funny, I'll be honest. Can't you tease anything? I might wear shades and throw them in the audience, Max says. I think I did that somewhere. I threw my coat out. She did not get it back from the crowd. Okay. Her choreographer likes the joke that she turns into a different person when performing. Dance routines, audience banter. It all goes out the window, Max says, when she steps on stage. Okay. This is so crazy, man. Oh, she's gonna throw out her shades, dude. Oh no. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? How will this affect the trout population in Minnesota? Oh no. Before that could happen, though, Max has to squeeze in a quick vocal lesson over FaceTime that she's already running late for. She tap-tap-taps away on her phone and pulls out a big Ziploc bag of vitamins and supplements and extols the benefits of turmeric gummies and magnesium. Want one? She offers. Did he take it? I think, for journalism, what's his name again? Mr. Bradley should have taken it, just for, journalism purposes. Oh, they linked her video down here. Some people don't understand pop stars, Max says, shrugging. I'm very theatrical. I make some weird faces. People might think I've lost my mind, and in fact, I may have. She pauses to consider the idea, then lets out a deep laugh that echoes through the bathroom. Like, I'm sure she would have been considered pretty theatrical or, like, out there or, like, demonic, you know, for, like, the 90s. But, yeah, I don't know about now, you know. Ava Mack. Okay, I'm not gonna start reading this, but this is just, like, a bit of a like a biography of her. So I'm gonna just sort of. Well, no. Okay. That night, at a packed Webster Hall, Max takes the stage just after 1 a.m. to perform 3 songs. She scoots, shimmies, and twirls her way across the stage in front of a cheering audience of predominantly glitter-encrusted gay men. She does not throw anything into the crowd. That's kind of disappointing. Come on, at least throw her shades. I mean, she did say that she wasn't gonna routine, so it does make sense that she didn't follow up. After the performance, down on her stage, Ava is surrounded by a group of fashionable friends and record label employees. She dangles from the neck of a tall, handsome 20-something, letting go only briefly to cozy up on a couch next to Christian Siriano. Who's that? I'm not. Hold on. Oh, the designer. Earlier in the day, Max told me she is still getting used to dating as a pop star. It's hard to meet people out, because then they ask what I do. I start joking, like I'm an interior designer. Okay. Oh my god. I mean, you know, at this part I do sympathize with. I'm sure there are pitfalls of dating, especially as a female pop star. I'm sure there are certain hurdles that I wouldn't understand as a nobody peasant, but still, like, it just doesn't seem to be going towards anything, you know? Like, anything that she says just doesn't translate into her music, you know? Anyway. I believe that consistency and perseverance are key in any career. And I know that people who may not like me now will end up liking me because I will never stop making pop music. So if you're not a fan now, you'll probably become a fan with 1,000 other songs like that. I've listened to a lot of her discography, and I don't think I'm a fan yet, so I don't know. But I don't know, maybe if she starts making dream pop, I'll think about it. Under the stage, Max hops up the couch and into the venue's dressing room where her glam squad fusses with her hair. Her team pulls her away from her beau to pose for a few photos with guests in front of the vanities of white bars. It's well after 2 a.m. when we finally say our goodbyes, but Max stays behind, still mingling, laughing, making out, and partying the right night away. Truly inspirational. Thanks for